Hello everybody. In this video we're going to be solving 3 from HackTheBox. So let's start. I have performed an nmap scan here on the machine because I have already started it. So we have two ports open, SSH and HTTP. So the answer to the first question, which is how many TCP ports are open, is 2. Second question, what is the domain of the email address provided in the contact section of the website? So let me just go visit the website here with the IP here. And it looks like a banned website. In the contact section we have email at the toppers.htb. So this is the domain, and this is the answer to question number 2, the toppers.htb. So the third question, which is in the absence of a DNS server, which Linux file can be used to resolve hostname to an IP address in order to be able to access the website that point to those host name? So it's asking us, it's pointing us towards adding this domain to the IP there, so we can access this using this domain. Because it does not have a DNS server, so it's not automatically, so we use -etc -host. You guys already used this file a lot of time in the previous CTF, so we need to sudo nano /etc/host, add this IP and then the domain here. So the toppers.htb, and if I go to the toppers.htb now, the toppers.htb, it should be opening here, so it's working. Our fourth question, which is which subdomain is discovered during further enumeration? So I tried a lot of tools to find subdomains, but the one which worked for me is GoBuster. So do GoBuster vhost and then add this domain here, which is http the toppers.htb -w to define word list, and then use the word list. I'm using word list from checklist. But basically I tried a lot of tools such as FFUF and GoBuster with DNS mode, but this is the one which used to work. So I can just press enter and see the results here. So it will show me results in a while, I suppose. So I will wait for it to run. But we found something here which is s3.thetoppers.htb. So this is the answer to this one. And let me just actually visit this domain subdomain. So s3.thetoppers.htb. I cannot because it's not added into the host file. So let me just go add this one to the host file as well. So let me just copy this. Copy this here, paste this, copy and paste, and add the subdomain here, which is s3. So it should be working here now. Status running. Okay. And now the next question, which is which service is running on the discovered subdomain? So if I just type s3 on Google, we can find there's Amazon here. So Amazon s3 is running on the subdomain. So the answer is Amazon s3. Which command line utility can be used to interact with the service? So basically it's asking what command line utility we can use to interact with the s3 Amazon service. So it is AWS CLI, and we are gonna be using this in the later video. So which command is used to set up the AWS CLI installation? So if I just go to my terminal and type AWS and configure, we can type just random strings here and it should be configured here. So this is now configure, and this is the answer to this question. What command is used by the above utility to list all the s3 buckets? So it's AWS s3 ls. It can list all the buckets, but basically we need to list in this service here, it is s3. So what we can do is AWS s3 ls, and this is the command here. So let me just explain it. Here it is using this endpoint URL, and this s3 it is using this service here. So let me just show it to you guys without the endpoint URL. So if I just remove this endpoint URL error here, it's gonna give us an error because we have not defined an endpoint URL yet. Okay, so it's gonna try to list on this, okay, this S3 service on this subdomain, but it's not gonna be working because it's not gonna be it's gonna redirect to the wrong URL. So we can actually define the endpoint URL here, which is endpoint dash URL is equal to http s3 dot topper.htb here, and if we press enter now, I'm not sure why it's not working. I can remove this and it should work. Okay, so it actually works now, and it listed all the files here. So what I can do now, I can basically try to upload my shell here so we can view the flag.txt. So what I can do is I have a dummy flag to in my, let me just go to my documents folder, documents slash the, and here if we go, we have php.php. so this is a shell I'm going to use, and let me just explain what it does. Okay, so we have a parameter cmd which is going to execute the commands there, and we're going to use a parameter cmd to execute the command. So let me just show you. So if I do to Google and type pentest book, we have this here. This is the one I use for this CTF. So if we just scroll down here, we have something here. So here we have the command to copy to copy a file to this Amazon here. So what we can do is we can copy this file here. So let me just paste this copy this command and paste it according to this. So if I do this, our file is php.php, and we are gonna be copying the file, and our bucket name is the topper.htb. okay, and if I press enter now, we should have it copied there. Okay, so we have to get the endpoint URL as well. I'm sorry. So endpoint URL, which is http toppers.htb, and now we should have there's something wrong here. So to htb the htb.php. So I'm not sure why it's not working. I can try. This is I know this command is copying this file from our system to this system, but I'm not sure why it gave us an error. Let me just try it again. Maybe something wrong. And fail to upload .php, and our let me just, to be honest, php.php to shell.php here, and if I try to copy it now, shell.php, upload failed. I don't know why it's saying upload failed. We should have the upload copied. Should be working. I'm not sure why. To be honest, I did this CTF a long time ago, so I'm not really sure. It's like 2 months ago when I did the CTF. So we have the right syntax here. We define the endpoint URL. We have our bucket here, and there's nothing wrong I can see here. So yeah, I'm sorry. This endpoint URL is wrong, so it should be working now. So it is successful here. I'm dumb, but what I can do is I can try to list all the files here now. So here let me just copy this command again and paste it here and see if we have shell.php here. So we can use this shell.php now. So if I go to this here and shell.php, and we knew we have a parameter here which is cmd. So if we do cmd.ls, so it is going to list out all the files. Okay, so what we did now, we have the shell.php, and we I told you guys already, we have this parameter here which is here we have cmd, which we can use to list all the commands here. So we can see what's up here. So what I can do, this is the files here. I can go back here. So yeah, so if I go back, we have this flag.txt here. So let me just grab it, but I can do flag.txt, and we should have the flag here. I'm sorry, we need to cat the flag, of course. So if I do cmd is equal to cat slash dash flag.txt. Oh, I'm not sure, cat plus, I can try. Okay, so this is our flag here, and this is the answer. So let me just go through all the questions. So what is the command used by above utility to list all the S3 buckets? So we used AWS S3 ls to list all the buckets. This server is configured to run files in what scripting language? So we saw it is PHP. Submit root flag, and this is going to be our flag here. So this box was kind of confusing for a beginner, to be honest, I won't lie. So if you're a little bit confused, you can ask me in the comment section. But anyways, this was like it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and you can ask me any question related to this in the comment sections. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.